evening. Tonight we're doing soy and honey stir fry, chicken stir fry. And it's going to be mighty tasty. Where as a stir fry, we're going to cook it in our wok. Wok is heating up there. Normally stir fry cooks really quick and hot. I'm going to add just a tablespoon of olive oil. And I'm going to make sure that that gets nice and hot. Okay. I think it's hot enough. We're going to put in about a pound of chicken breast, skinless chicken breast, cut in 1 inch by 1 inch cubes. And we're just going to put them in the pan and we're going to cook them up. It's going to be about 3 or 4 minutes. And come back when these are a little more done. Okay, they're coming right along. They're not quite cooked all yet. We do want to get these cooked. I'm trying to get a little brown on them, do a little braise on them too. But it won't be long now. These will be cooked up and we'll move on to our next stage of our stir fry. See, these look like they're pretty, as you can see, it looks like these are pretty much done. Before we get out there, I'm gonna put in some minced ginger. Minced ginger, 2 teaspoons of minced ginger, and I just want to kind of flip it around here and get it just evenly dispersed with the chicken, and it's gonna start bringing out some wonderful smells as it's cooking. And I'm going to put these all in a bowl here. I'm going to turn this off for a second and get these into a bowl. Yeah, I guess I could have used tongs but now these little bits here, these are little bits of heavenly flavor. Just leave them right in there. We're going to just put a little aluminum foil over the top of this, try to keep it a little warm. And we're going to add 2 zucchinis that have been quartered and then sliced. One red bell pepper, about 1 inch squares. And we're going to get them a-going. Going to make up a little sauce to go in with this. It called for a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. Well, that's a 1/4 cup of chicken bouillon, the equivalent, and I put that in water because when it comes together, it's going to be chicken broth here. 3 tablespoons of honey. And then we have a 1/4 cup of low-sodium soy sauce. If you are going to use chicken broth, like store-made chicken broth, try and get low sodium. This is going to have enough salt in that I don't think you're going to. You can individually salt and pepper it to your liking afterwards, but I think there's enough salt in this already. So we've mixed it up, and you can see it incorporates really nicely together. So we're just going to stay with this and keep it turning a little bit. We want to not cook it all the way, but start it to soften up. The zucchini's already semi-soft as a raw vegetable, but we want to take some of the crunch out of the red pepper without it becoming mushy. So we're going to heat this up here. It's going to take a couple of minutes, and then we're going to add our sauce that we just made to it. And then we'll thicken it up with a little cornstarch and put it over rice, and it's a meal fit for a king. And we're gonna eat good tonight. And pretty healthy. Okay, we're starting to soften up a bit. We're going to take that sauce that we made, that honey soy sauce. We get all of it. Put that right in, and we'll get it up to boil. And this is where we're going to deglaze our pan. All those little bits sticking to the bottom of the pan are going to come up and just share their flavor into our vegetables here. We're going to let this get hot and start to bubble, start to boil. Okay, those are cooking real nicely. Don't want to get them soggy. So here's we're going to put back our chicken and our our ginger that we put. We're going to mix that up real good. Bring that back up to temperature so that we've got a good boil going on. And I'm going to meet you back over at the sink because I've got some cornstarch I need to get in here to maybe help to thicken the sauce up a little bit. So while that's simmering right here, we're going to take this to the sink. This has our cornstarch in it. I put it with a little bit of cold water. I just shake it up. You don't even need to have to whisk it or anything. Just shake it up and it does it all by itself. I'm going to put that in. That's going to come up to full heat. And that should start to thicken this sauce. So we have one more little step, and then we'll be serving it over rice. Oh, you can see already it's starting to thicken. Oh yeah. Be some good sauce with going over the rice. Here we go, and I'm going to take it and put it into our serving dish right here. Oh, yeah. And then we'll take some green onions. We finish it off with some green onions, about 2 tablespoons worth of green onions. I kept some for what's left here. But this right here is our beautiful dish tonight.